Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Is my screen visible to all? Not audible? Am I audible, guys? Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome back to day three. Okay, so let's start with our HomelyHub internship. Okay, sorry for the delay. So now let's start. I hope so clearly audible and screen is also clearly visible. Okay. So yesterday, guys, we learned like what we are going to do, right? We learned about what project we are going to create, correct? So this all things we learned, right? Now here, just a second. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, actually some issue is there with software, so that's why delay was there. But now it's okay. I think we can start from Monday. It will no issue will be there. Okay. Fine. So, yesterday we started like understanding the overall project, okay, and the front end side, what is the back end. We saw the front end and all, okay. About LMS and about offer later, I will let you know again in last of some 15-minute session, okay. So, please focus on what now we are going to do. Clear? So here, if you're completely new to MERN Stack, don't worry at all. I will explain everything from the basic level. Okay. So by the end of this today's session, yeah, okay. Black screen is coming. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Now is it visible? Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, guys, so let's start then. So, by the end of today's session, you should understand what Node.js is, what Express is, what the backend does, and how the React communicates with the backend. Okay, and why we need a database. Correct? So today's simple goal is that we are going to build the brain of our Homely Hub application. Okay. And just remember this one line for today. That is, front end is what we see, and back end is what we think, and database is what we stores. Okay. So let's start then, everyone. So before writing the code, some basic understanding of our project architecture we will see, because code is okay, but before that, system architecture, like about its system, what we are going to build, that we should know properly. Okay, then only we can start writing the code. Clear? Okay. So what we will learn today? So today we will have the five major things to understand and write the code. Okay. First, we will set up our Node.js and Express, and we will create our backend server. Okay. Secondly, we will understand about the API routes like get, post, put, and all. Don't worry about the words. We are going to write on the code. Okay. Third, we will understand the middleware, which is basically something that works in between the request and the final response. Okay. Fourth one is the we will connect our backend with MongoDB Atlas, which will store our application data online, right? And finally, we will use Postman to test our APIs. So in today's journey, we are going to create the server, we are going to create the APIs, we are going to add the middleware into that, we will connect to the database, and we will test the first API that we are going to create today. Okay. So by the end, you will have a proper understanding of how the backend part of Homely Hub starts working. Clear? About offer letter and all, I will let you know in last 15 minutes. Okay. For this, guys, yesterday I already told you, correct, what are the required software. In LMS also, I have uploaded the video today. Okay, you can go through it. Who not able to do with documentation? Yeah. In today after the session, yesterday's and today's PPT in PDF format, I will share you. Okay. So in today I uploaded all the installation video. I uploaded video for VS Code, MongoDB Atlas, Node.js, and one error is there that can come. Okay, so for that also I have shared the video, not the document. Documentations are also there, but video also I shared, so you will not have any type of issue in this. Clear? Now what are the required softwares before we start coding. Okay, let's understand the tools that we are going to use. Okay, first one is what? First one is the Node.js. Okay, now how many of you guys heard the JavaScript word? How many of you have heard JavaScript word? Can anyone tell me? Okay, good. So guys, this JavaScript means the browser, I can say. Okay, normally JavaScript runs inside the browser. If you guys have opened any of the website, if you will go and inspect it, right click and inspect it, you will see some of the JavaScript code also into that, right? So it runs inside a browser. For example, when we open any website, we click button, JavaScript can run there. Okay, but our backend does not run inside the Chrome. Okay, so we need a way to run the JavaScript outside the browser. Okay, so this is where Node.js comes. What is Node.js? Node.js is a JavaScript runtime that allows us to run the JavaScript outside the browser. Is this clear to everyone? Is this clear? You see, when someone asks you what is Node.js, very basic, understand carefully. You tell me for playing the any audio file, do we need music player? Yes or no? Or you can type we need music player. To play any audio file in our mobile or in our laptop, do we need any music player for it? Yes? Do we need music player? Yes. Yes, we need the music player, right? So, just like we need a music player to play an audio file, JavaScript needs an environment. What? JavaScript needs an environment to execute. Okay, so for browser-based JavaScript, the browser provides that environment. Understood what I'm trying to say? Listen carefully because in interviews, this type of questions can ask. Okay, so you should understand what is Node.js, what it is. Okay, like we all know C is programming language, Python is programming language. We used to write the code, right? But what is exactly Node.js? It is used for creating backend server. Okay. But what it is exactly that you should know properly. Okay. So JavaScript needs an environment to execute. Okay. So for browser based JavaScript like Chrome and Safari and all, the browser provides that environment. Okay. For backend JavaScript, like for creating server and all, this Node.js provides that environment. Okay. So you can just think like this JavaScript as a language. Okay. It's a runtime environment is the place where that language can actually run. Understood? That is the Node.js. Node.js is the runtime environment where that language, that JavaScript language can actually run. So normally JavaScript runs inside a browser, okay? And Node.js gives JavaScript another environment where it can run outside the browser, especially for backend development. Is this clear to everyone? I hope so. Now it is clear what I mean when I say Node.js is a JavaScript runtime that allows us to run JavaScript outside the browser. Okay, so let me show you if I can. Suppose, for example, I open the inspect. I will open the console. Okay, here I will type console.log in bracket um, hello. Okay, and what happened? Here one code I have written, just simple code like console.log. This is used to display in console. Okay, so if you want to display anything in console, you have to use console.log. Okay, but this part will not be visible on your browser. Okay, so as you can see everyone, here I have written one line and I got the result. Okay, so here what is happening in browser, you are writing this, correct? But now you can write using VS Code also, like in your computer also you can create using the Node.js, the server. You can run this JavaScript outside your browser. Now we are going to write down the code and in that you will get the output, not in browser I am saying. Understood? So that is what Node.js. Okay, Node.js is the JavaScript runtime that allows us to run the JavaScript outside the browser. Any type of doubt about Node.js? Is this clear like water to everyone? Okay, now comes here MongoDB. Okay, so this is the very simple. So actually in our project we are going to use the MongoDB at last so that in last we can deploy our project carefully. Okay, if you will use locally MongoDB, you will download and locally you will store the data. Then it will be little bit again you have to do it in Atlas online, right? And then only you will able to deploy it properly. Okay. So basically, next is the MongoDB Atlas. This is where we will store our application data. Okay, like users, all the properties, all the bookings, and so on. Is this clear? Next, we have the VS Code. VS Code is simply where we write our code. Understood, everyone? So, already video I uploaded. You can go through it. It is very easy to install the VS Code in which we are going to write down the code. Okay, and any code like any language you can write it down. Right. Next is the Git. Git helps us to track the changes in our project. Okay, and GitHub allows us to store our code online. Okay. So in simple way to remember this tool is VS Code is what where we are going to write. Node.js is where our JavaScript backend runs. MongoDB where our data is stored. Git tracks our changes. GitHub stores and stores our code online so that anyone can access it. If you delete from your computer also in GitHub, it will be uploaded like a just write. Okay, there so you can do many things actually. Okay, so these tools have different responsibilities. Okay, but together they helps us to build our application peacefully. Is this clear to everyone? Okay. In simple example, if I will take this VS4 MongoDB here, simple analogies. So imagine we are writing a book. Okay. Imagine we are writing a book. That is what browser only. Browser's console. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So imagine we are writing a book. The place where we actually write a book is just like VS Code. Now imagine we have a storage room where we keep all our information that is just like MongoDB and our backend is just like a delivery system. So whenever someone requests something, backend receives the request, processes it, gets the required information and sends the result back. Understood everyone? And GitHub is just like an online library where we can keep our project and allow our team members to access it. Okay, so don't try to memorize this definition. Try to try to remember with real life example, then you will remember it. Okay, just remember this all are responsible for the creating our project. Just remember the responsibility of each tool. In this way you will always remember, don't by heart. Is this clear? Yeah, actually from next week it will be in alternative days. Okay, so for now it was like Thursday and Friday. I'm able to log in the website after changing the password. Okay, in last 15 minutes, I will share one video. In that, properly everything is written, like seen also. Okay, in that video, everything is there. You can go through that video. Okay, fine. So now let's move to the another. Now here comes how our project that is Homely Hub will work. Now let's understand the complete architecture of Homely Hub. Okay, so we have three major layers. At the top, you can see we have the React frontend. Okay, this is what our user actually sees. Okay, for example, the user sees the login page, property listing, property details, and booking page, right? In the middle, we have our Node.js and Express backend. Okay, now this is the brain of our application. Okay, if suppose, for example, front end says, I need some properties. Okay, front end is us on, like we are client. From front end we are asking Goa properties I need. Okay, now backend receives that request, Goa properties needed. It will check what needs to happen. It will apply the business logic and communicates with the database. Okay, at the bottom you will see the MongoDB database. Okay, now this database is actually storing the data. If I want only the properties, it will go to this database and it will give me the result from there. Okay, so I can say the basic flow here is React to backend to database. Okay, and the response comes back. This was the basic architecture we need to understand before writing down the code. Any type of doubt in that architecture? It will be then 15 days, but in between the resume building and so many things will be there. Tomorrow there will no classes. Okay, it will start from Monday. We will continue from Monday. Okay, so is this clear, guys? Any type of doubt in architecture? It's very simple. Okay, front end we created, right? Can we get internship? Can we get internship? Okay. Okay, so whoever not registered yet, please type your email ID and name here so that I can collect it and I can send you the email. Yeah, every Saturday, Sunday there will be no sessions. Is this clear, guys? Homely Hub architecture is clear about the classes, offer letter, LMS in last 15 minutes. Okay, for now you focus on this what I am trying to teach you. Any type of doubt in Homely Hub architecture? Is this clear? Okay, just a minute. Okay, now guys, enough about what we are going to do, what architecture we are going to do. Now we are going to create the backend. Okay, so see, first of all, we are going to work with backend first, then we will create the front end, then we will apply the AI into that AI features. Okay, and then we will connect backend and front end and we will get the full result. Okay, now AI not yet. First of all, let's build the foundation, then we will add the AI into that. Okay, so now guys, what we are going to do, what you have to do is, first of all, you create one folder. Okay, name it as internship, like this, some folder you create, WSA internship, something like that. In that, you create one file folder where you can upload all the PPTs or PDFs and documentations, whatever. Okay. Now, here, create another folder. Okay. and give the name as Homely Hub and click enter. Okay. Now do the right click, open with code. So this folder will open in VS Code. So let's start writing the code, guys. Okay. Now as you can see, it got opened. Okay. Just 1 second. Yeah, I hope so now it's visible to all of you. Now what you have to do, you have to open the terminal. Above you will see three dots. Okay, that you have to click. Then you have to click the terminal and new terminal. I hope so now my screen is visible. Okay, trust the folder and continue. So guys, you can see here terminal got open. Okay, before that again I am telling you go to the LMS. In that, I already uploaded in day 2, yesterday's session. All the installations are available here and I created the video also. Okay, so you can go through this video. One solution for node-mon error if you guys are getting this error. Okay, if not also for your safety purpose, you can do this setting. It's very simple and no issue is there. Okay, so this type of error can occur when you are installing the Node.js and all or running. Okay, so for that, how to tackle this, how to solve this issue, I created one video. You can go through that. Is this clear to everyone? And if not getting also, then also please do it. It will be the safety thing on. Okay. So yeah, yesterday recordings are also uploaded, VS Code, and how to check where your Node.js successfully installed or not. Before writing the code, that all videos, please watch it everyone and complete it. Okay. If you daily do 1 hour coding or any project for 1 month, you work 50 hours totally. Yeah, correct. Okay. So in this way we open and listen carefully. This is the path. Okay, Homely Hub folder path it is, right? Now here we are going to create our backend folder. Okay, so today we are going to create the server. First of all, before writing the backend code, you should first create the server, establish the server first. Then you can start creating the schemas and so on. Okay, so today's agenda is to create the server. Okay, now when you want to create any folder, there are two options. Either you can just hover, like move your cursor on this Homely Hub. Everyone can see here. Using this new file you can create. Using this new folder you can create. Okay. But if you want to create using command, so for that we use mkdir space your folder name. So I want to create backend. Click enter. Backend folder on left side you guys can see got created. Okay. Now what we will do in this command. Okay, in this path, do you see backend is there? No, you are still inside the Homely Hub. Now we have to work with backend folder now. Okay, so using mkdir we created the folder. Now using cd you have to go inside the backend. Okay, backend. Now click enter. Everyone can see. Now path changes to Homely Hub slash backend. Now you can start writing the backend code here, working with the backend code here. Is this clear to everyone? So whenever you run your code, whenever you run anything, check your path. Are you doing correctly or not? mkdir is used for creating the folder, and then when you want to go inside that folder, when you want to open that folder we use the cd. Is this clear to everyone? Any type of doubt in mkdir and cd command? So using cd, now you can see the path of my folder. I am inside the backend. Now I can start. First step to create the backend project is to write npm space init space hyphen y. Okay. After writing this command npm space init space hyphen y, click enter. When you will click enter, this creates the package.json file. Okay, let it create, then we will see what it is. So it will take some little time. Yeah, it got created. Okay. Hyphen y means we are saying yes to all. If you will just write npm init, what will happen? It will ask you what is your folder name, what is the version of your description of your project. These things it will ask. So what we do, we use hyphen y. That means yes to all. You automatically create our package.json. So on left side, you will see inside the backend folder, we have the package.json file. Clear? Now in this package.json file, you will see name. This is the project name. Correct. Backend is only my project name. This is the version name, version 1.0.0, because now only I have created. Getting error, please take the screenshot and post in LMS. But make sure your node is running. For checking that, I have already given, inside that video, already I have created like how to check properly. Okay. So you take the screenshot and share me. For now, you just focus on what we are doing. After the session, you can do it. Okay. And when you get error, you can just post in LMS. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, now listen carefully. Here, name of your project, then version is there. Description, if you want to add, you can add. Script is the shortcut command that we can run. So this is the start of the node project. Okay, and hyphen y means yes to all questions. Okay, it is used for default. So this package .json is the I can say data of your project. Okay, like what data and whatever packages, libraries for using to build our project, what we are going to use, that all list will be installed here. Is this clear to everyone? No, this is the way, proper way you have to do it like this. JSON and all, I will explain it when we will work with the MongoDB. Okay, understood everyone? So this is what the information about your project will be there. Whenever you will install any of the libraries that you want to use in your project, we use npm I and then whatever library name that you will see now. Okay, and all the dependencies will be seen here. So in this way, guys, we created our package.json file using npm init-y. So now this is the first start of our project. Next is, as I told you, for creating the backend, we use one framework, that is what? Express. Okay. So how to install any packages or anything inside the project? You are already inside the backend, right? Type there npm space I. I stands for install. npm is the node package manager. Okay. Now here I want to install Express, so I will type Express and I will click enter. Now as soon as you will click enter, it will install the package and it will create two things. First thing, if you will go to the package.json, inside the dependencies, you will see the Express. Okay, that means successfully be installed. Second thing, you will see node modules folder inside the backend folder. Okay, now first of all, don't touch this node module folder. It's a actual package code downloaded inside this. Whatever n number of packages, whatever we are going to install, like Express and all that what I can say, backend code will be uploaded inside the node modules. So whenever you share this to your friend also, if you want to share this project to your friend, don't send this node modules. Is this clear to everyone? Yes, JSON stands for JavaScript Object notation, right? This we will learn in MongoDB because we are going to work with this only. Okay, so don't worry. Understood everyone? So whenever you are, if it's already installed in system, how to check this? Um, you can check for, see, you are doing for the project. So yes, express or what you can do, express hyphen be like this. You can check whether it is there or not. Okay, or what express like this, you can check once. Is this clear to everyone? So here we have installed Express. So this Homely Hub project is what I am going to work with the Express framework. Okay, and don't send the node modules to anyone. Okay, otherwise it will take time to download. Also, it will take time and it will take even space of your laptop also. Is this clear? Understood, everyone? So this is what we installed our package. Okay, and we like you can see node modules also got created. Understood, everyone? So just this is the second step for creating our code. Okay, now one more thing I wanted to show you. In package.json you will see type. Yeah, I will explain. I will come there also, don't worry. Each word, each file will be explained. Okay, so don't worry. Fine. So, yeah, where I was, yes, type equal to common JS is there. This you have to remove. And here you have to make it module. Yes, I will explain you package log JSON. Don't worry. Just first of all, let me complete this. Okay, module, right? Now it tells the Node.js like this project, this Homely Hub project is using modern JavaScript modules where we can use import export type words. Okay, if you will not write this modules, so you have to use like this. Old one is taking, we used to write it like const, suppose express for express code we used to write like this equal to require. Okay, using the require function we import the package. Okay, we import the package. Is this clear? But as we want to use the modern JavaScript, okay, so that's why we are using the type equal to module. Okay, so this project uses the modern JavaScript module where we can use the import and export. Okay, so instead of writing require syntax const express equal to require that I showed you here, instead of that we can type import express from express. Is this clear? So that was the older syntax, this is the new syntax. So, but for that you have to make sure type is module. Is this clear to everyone? So in this way, here package.json is complete. Any type of doubt in this page? Express packages I didn't install. I only installed. Okay, using npm I express. Okay, automatically it not installed. Already these codes are written by some developers. Okay, so we are using that. We are frameworks and all packages and all we are going to use in our code. So for that, Node.js is providing the vast, community and all, so that in that we can work. And that was the command npm init by. That was the command to download the to establish the package.json file. Any type of doubt, guys? Is this clear? Okay. Now here comes to the package log.json, right? Now actually this file you don't have to touch. Okay, first of all. Second thing, this file it makes sure like everyone is installing the project gets the same package version. See, if suppose I am installing the Express, okay, and I am sharing my code to you, okay, without node modules. Okay, so whenever you will install, whenever you will run my project, first of all you have to do npm I, so that whatever packages inside the package.json dependencies are there, that will get installed then you can run, then only it will run. Okay. Second thing, so what exactly I am sharing, see version you can share, you can see, right? So this version I am sharing to you. So you will also install, it will, for you, you will also install automatically the same version. Okay, so it makes sure everyone installing the project, my project suppose if I am sharing, gets the same package version. Okay, so the project works consistently. Okay, so package log, that's a log is written. Okay, so package log dot json is the file that logs the exact version of all dependencies that I am using, so that you can also use same dependencies. Is this clear to everyone? I hope so, there is no doubt in this. Clear like water. Is this clear like water, everyone? Shall we start writing the code for the first thing, that is the create the server file? Everyone is ready? Reply fast. Okay. If any of doubt that I didn't, maybe I missed some questions, so you guys can just put the message on discussion forum. There also I can explain. It's not like that any issue happen, then only you have to message in discussion forum. Okay. Any question after watching the recording sessions also, if you feel any topic you didn't understood, you can mention in discussion forum. Okay. Fine. So now let's start. So for that, again here, I want to create the folder. Now you have two choices. Either you can use mkdir to create the src folder, or else you can just click the backend folder and you can click this folder. Okay, but I am going to use the mkdir inside the backend src. So you have to give the src. Okay, so all the folders will be inside this src. Is this clear? Now inside the src, I will click src. I will create the new file inside the src folder, that is index.js, and click enter. Understood everyone? Now I explained the package log JSON right now. Prince officially. I already explained now. Do you want to, shall I explain it again? Maybe try, you can share the code. Uh, Try to watch the recording sessions first, okay, and try to write down the code with me, not like after the session. If else, then I will share. Okay, okay, fine. I will share in last, but please understand it properly what we are doing. Okay. Now index.js file I have created. Now let's start creating the code. Okay. Mention in discussion forum. In last 15 minutes I will explain. Okay. So here, first step, as I told you, you have to import Express from Express. Okay, everyone? Is this clear to everyone? So in this way, what we installed, we imported in our code. Okay, this is how now we are going to set up our server. Okay, fine. Now, next step is to create your application. Okay, this is what line we have written. This bring the Express library to in our project. First, you have to install it, then you have to import it. Okay. Next step, one variable I will create, name it as a const app. Okay. Const we are using because it will be constant. It is not changeable. Right. Now, in some variable, I am going to, this what you imported, I am going to call it. Understood? Now, const app. In this line, what we are doing? We are creating our application. Understood everyone? First, we imported our library. Second, we are creating our application. Next, I will define the port number. So in capital letter I will write, okay, equal to, suppose 8080 I am typing. Okay. Now what is this port number? Port number is the door number our app listens on. Like for example, we all have our home has numbers, right? Like 101, flat 102, flat 103. Then we have the hotel. In hotel, you will see the numbers will be there. Your house will have some number. Okay. So suppose one John is there. John lives in 102 house. Okay. Flat number 102. Now what happens if I want to talk to John? I will go to the room number flat number 102 only. Yes or no? Correct. I will not go to another room number. Right. So for that, same here also. I am giving some port number, and this is not what I can say. This is not mandatory. Like for you also 8080. You can type 6000 also. You can type 8000 also. You can type anything also. Okay, it's totally up to you about port number. You can write it anything. But in this port number, your backend will running. Okay, in this port number, your backend will run. So that's why this is the port number. Our application is going to build on this port number. So if you will visit this port number, your application, if it is running, your application will run. Understood everyone? Next, after defining the port number here, next is we have to listen it. We are going to start the server and keep it running. So for that, where you uh, mention, where you define the express. So app, this app dot, we are going to use one method, that is the listen method. Okay, in bracket, port number variable, comma, right? Now here I will give the round bracket. This is known as the arrow function. Okay, so for writing the function in JavaScript, I can say there are two ways. One, you can just define the function keyword and function name, and you can write down inside it, or else directly you can mention the arrow and you can write it. Okay, both are same. But here we use the arrow function. Now inside this, I am going to use console.log because I want to check and I want to display on terminal, not in browser. I want to display in terminal. I am going to use backtick here. Okay. Now backtick, where I can show you on your left top. Okay. On your left top, before one key is there, right, on your keyboard. Before that, we have the backtick. If you are getting error, you can please take the screenshot and put it in discussion forum. Okay, there I will check. Backtick, this is not the single quote. Okay, now in backtick, we can give the string value also and the actual value also. Okay, like see, app is running on port number, right? Now, in this backtick, if you want the actual data, if you want to access, yeah, React will be on 3000, but we are going to use beat. Okay, that is React command. So that will be on 5173. Other than 3000, 5173, you can use this 8000, 9000, 8080, 4000, 5000, like this you can use. Okay, app is running on port number. So here, if you want, this is the string. Okay, this is the text that is going to display in terminal. But with this, if you want to display the actual data, how you can display? You have to use dollar sign, give the curly braces. Okay, and this variable you want to access, type that variable name. That's it. In this way, we created our server. Now let's see whether it is running properly or not. So import express is what? It brings the express library. Concept is nothing but it is creating our application. Cons port is nothing but the door number our app listens on. It's a port number. And app.listen is the start the server and keep it running. Now we have to run it. So what we are going to do, we are going to go to the package.json. Here you will see the scripts, text, give comma, give double quotation, type Dave, colon, okay, give the double quotation. Now, where your main file is there, where is your index.js inside the src folder. So type here src, okay, give the forward slash, okay, if it is like this, it's a forward slash, if it is like this, it's a backward slash, okay. App.listen means what? It your application is listening on that port number. Your server will listen. Your server will show. Okay. Your server, whatever you will create, that backend will run on that port number. So you are creating the application. For that, we use the listen method. That's it. Like for example, running of portal number. Yes, correct. For example, array everyone knows, right? If you want to sort, okay, so chalo, not sort. If you want to push any elements inside the array, okay, what the method you use? Can anyone tell me? Push method we use. Yes. So push method automatically, if you use push method, in last the elements will get added, whatever elements you will pass. Similarly, we also have app. App is nothing but the variable that we defined here. Application we created. Okay. Now dot listen. So what is happening? This listen is one of the method already defined, already written the code by someone else so that we can use it. That's the Express we are using. Okay, so this Express framework gives us so many tools. Based on that, we can create the backend server. Understood, everyone? No, 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 no. Pop is you can delete from last element. If you want to delete, it will get deleted from last. But push means you are adding the elements in last. Okay. So yeah, this pop push are methods. Similarly, listen is also one method. It is listening your port number, what you define here. That's right here. Once we define, okay, and it is telling us your app, you successfully created the server. Now, whenever you will open this port number, your backend application will be running. This is what it is telling. Is this clear to everyone? So, in Backtick, if you want to access the actual code, actual value, you have to use $4. We can use plus symbol. Yeah, you can use plus symbol also, but then what you can do, just use simple code plus port number. But always remember, with text, in that only if you want to mention or you want to access, no need of writing it separately. Okay, just use backtick and give dollar and curly braces, you will get the idea. Okay, so where I was, yeah, in package.json. So yes, after test give comma, in double quotation type Dave. Node one is one of, yeah, we can start the server based on that. Okay, but here just let's work on this first. Okay, now here what I am going to type node slash index.js because this is my main file. Okay, so as soon as you will write like this line, now you have to go to the terminal, click it. Now here I am going to type npm run Dave. This is the command for running the backend. Okay, now click enter. Hopefully SRC is not recognized as an internal. Okay, just a second. Oh, sorry. Before this, we have to type node. Okay, node space src slash index.js. Right now, let's type it. Npm run Dave. Yes, successfully everyone can see this. We got the output guys in terminal. App is running on port number 8080. Yes. So in this way, successfully our server is running. No, not CDSRC. You have to be in backend. Now inside backend, whatever is the you are creating, you don't have to do CD for that. Okay. CD is just for opening the actual folder. After that, the all backend files are there. Here, you don't have to use CD. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, so in this way, we created successfully our server, and now we can start moving further like user data, properties data, whatever backend database. Now we can start successfully. This was the first step. Whenever you want to create the backend, this is the first step. You have to first set up your server, then only you can start writing the code into this. So whatever I taught you, is that clear to everyone? Okay, so whenever you want to run, you have to type npm run there, but make sure this line you don't forget. Okay, push in GitHub and all. I will explain you. Don't worry. Okay, first of all, first focus is here. Okay, let's write something. Then only we will push. Correct? Yeah, but now one more thing, listen carefully. Now this is running. Okay, now click here in terminal. If you want to terminate it, that means if you want to close your terminal, not terminal, if you want to close the execution, whatever is running, if you want to close, what you have to do? You have to press two buttons on your keyboard. That is Control C. What? Control C. Control and C at a time you have to press. Very good, Lokesh. Control C. Understood? So in this way, now you guys can see now you are out of your execution. Now your backend is not running. But again, when you want to run your backend, so we are going to type npm run dev and click enter and you will get the output. Understood everyone? How to push in GitHub? First of all, let's write it something, then we will push it in GitHub prints. Okay? Module not found. Uh, take your screenshot and post in discussion forum. I will check there because here I will not able to see actual what your error is. Okay, and I will upload the code also. Don't worry. Is this clear to everyone now? So this is how we have given. We created the server. Now one last thing we will do. One last thing, that is we will create one test route. Okay, that is inside the index.js. Here I will create, okay, I will create one test row so that I can check whether the routes can be created carefully or not. Okay, now here three things we have to add, just three lines of code only for testing. That is, I'm going to use this app, okay, because it is taking care of our application. Dot clear terminal. For clear terminal, control C again and you can just type clear, click enter, your terminal will get clear. Okay, fine. Now here I am going to type app. App is what? Our express application. Okay, now see, if I want to get the request, okay, if I want to get something, okay, get the data or something, at that time we use one HTTP request, that is the get. We will learn this all, don't worry. For now, you just remember get. Get means fetch. Get means get. Get means, I hope so you understood about get. Okay, get means what you want from the server. Okay, if you want anything from the server, that time we use get. Understood everyone? So here I just want to use one get method, double quotation, now route. Okay, so just normal forward slash I will give. This will be the home route. Okay, this is the home or root URL, I can say. Yes, very good, Prince. It's the fetch data. Okay, whenever you want to fetch the data, whenever you want to get the data, whenever you want something, when client wants something from server, that time we use the get method. Okay, so we use app stands for our express application. From our application, what I want, on what home, on what URL, that URL I am writing inside this double quotation. Okay, now I will give comma here. Again, I am going to use arrow function. I will give the bracket req comma res. Req stands for request coming from the user, from the client. I am sending the request. Na? Like for example, I want pizza. अरे बंटी okay. Yes, correct. Uh, what's your name? Top one, right? Bunty Balaji de do, right? Okay, fine. So basically, suppose if I will go to any restaurant and I will tell like I want one pizza. So what I am doing, I am requesting to the I am requesting to the waiter or any restaurant owner like I want pizza. Understood everyone? Okay. So this is the request passed by me, request passed by user, request passed by client. Okay, so that request REQ stands for. Request REQ stands for request coming from the client going to the server. Okay. Yes, Prince. Get means fetch data. Correct. Now, RES stands for response. You requested something. Now you are getting response from waiter. Like, yes, ma'am, you please sit. We will serve you pizza in some time. So this is what response I am getting now. And then they will send me, they will uh, pizza will come, right? So what happened? I requested for pizza. Pizza came. That means what? Request and I got the response. Okay. So RES stands for response we send back. And again, arrow function we are using. Curly braces. Now here, what response I want when user will type this URL. So for now, we didn't yet created any database and all these things. Yes, yes. If you will be with me, you will complete it in 30 days. Okay, so don't worry. Then the response this yes, correct, correct, friends. Very good. So now see, we to not yet created any database. No, nothing. Right. So what I want just simple one message. Server should message me res dot send. Server will send me one message like homely hub one text. Okay, to check. HomelyHub server is running. To check the server is running successfully or not. Yeah, we can, but you have to be with me. Okay. So what it is? So response. So whenever user will go to this URL, yeah, yeah, recorded sessions will be available. Whenever user will go to this URL, what we will get? Server will send the response as HomelyHub server is running. Understood everyone? So first of all, what is this arrow? If anyone don't know, let me tell you. It's a function. There are two ways to write the function. First way is normal way. Function, function name. Okay. Then you give the curly braces and write it down whatever code you want to write. Understood everyone? Second way is in our we are also using that is the arrow function. Okay. So just you have to write down the function name or you can use the arrow function and like this. So above code you can write it like this request comma response. Okay. But I am going to just directly use the parameter response comma sorry request comma response and done. Okay, so and arrow function. So there are two ways. Okay, right. Now response.send is saying say response to the browser. Okay, so like homely hub server is running like this. Okay, so this message should be displayed whenever we are going to go through this URL. Understood everyone? And this curly braces is the nothing but inside this it contains the code that runs whenever we will be inside that URL. Understood everyone? Any type of doubt in this? Okay, now let's see whether it is running or not. So first of all, what is the command to run the code? Don't memorize this code guys, okay? See, it's very simple. I am teaching you for that only, okay? You remember with the real-time examples. Whatever I am telling, you remember that. You will able to write the code. Okay. What is the command for running the backend? Tell me fast. Very good. npm run dev. But before this, make sure you are inside your backend folder. Okay, otherwise it will throw error. Click enter. What message you got? App is running on port number 8080. Very good. Successfully. Now let's go to this URL. Now what I will do? I will go here. I will type to the browser localhost 8080. Sorry. Okay. So as soon as I have written this URL localhost 8080, yeah, I will tell you how to upload in discussion forum. Just wait 1-2 minutes. What message I am getting, guys? HomelyHub server is running. Yes? From where? From here. So what happened? This, if I will copy this URL, Control C, let me type it here. Okay. Everyone can see this URL. So this slash is what? Home URL. Okay, route URL. So because only slash you have written, that's why what is happening here? You got the response from the server, that is the Homely Hub server is running. That means we are good enough to start writing our whatever codes we have to write for user, for properties and so on. Is this clear to everyone? Any type of doubt here? Now as soon as you will type here slash home, okay, some other different URL I have given. Now if I will click enter, now what is happening? See, cannot get slash home. Yes, why this message is coming? Because in your project, yet you didn't return some any URL based on that. If you will get the output. But here just slash. This means just slash means what? Just the your home URL. See, just slash is there. Everyone can see this. So in this way, guys, when you go through this, for now, I will not open the Postman. In next session, I am going to open. At least till here, we should know. In Postman also, if you have Postman, if you know, just simply type it, you will get. But not not today. Okay, because first of all, you do it this, everyone should do this. Then on Monday, with everyone, I will open the Postman. Forget about Postman, okay, for now. First of all, normally in browser, test your route. So whenever you create the backend server, guys, whenever you create it, two things we always do. First thing, to check whether our app is running on port number, what we mentioned. Second thing, once just, dummy route we create and we just check whether we are good enough to create the route or not. Task is whatever till now I have done, please do it, because in this only we are going to write more codes. Okay, so whatever till now I have done, that you have to complete. Understood everyone? So in this way, guys, we completed our how to set up the Express server. Okay, but now one thing, if you will see in this file is port equal to 8080, we have mentioned inside this file only, right? And this is the confidential port number. Always remember, your file should not show any secrets or any setting, because this is the setting part. Okay. For that, we are going to create one .env file inside the backend folder, not inside the src folder. Okay. Click this backend folder like this. Then you create .env file. Understood everyone? Now inside this .env file, I am going to mention the port number. So in capital letter, you have to type port without any space, equal to no space. After that, before that, no space. Just you type 8080. That's it. Okay, so all these settings. So .env holds settings and secrets. Understood everyone? So you have to Write down all the settings secrets inside the .env. All variables, whatever you will mention, should be in capital letters. And before equal to, after equal to, there should no, I'm not getting the homework server. After checking. Okay, please take the screenshot and share me. I will check. Okay, everyone. So there should be no space. Okay. Now what you have to do, go to the, yeah, one more thing, guys. One more thing. Go to the file and please select here auto save. Okay. Auto save, that means whatever code you are here you will write, every time you don't have to save. Automatically it will get saved. So if you will not save, it will give the white color dot on your tabs. If it is saved, it will give just cross. Understood, everyone? So make sure go to the file in VS Code and click there auto save. In today's video, what I have uploaded for installing the VS Code, there also I mentioned. Please do the auto save. If you will not save your code, it will not run. Okay, that can also be the issue. Once check whether you are saving or not. Okay, .env file is nothing but the secrets and settings that your application needs. This .env file we don't share with others. Understood, everyone? So for this, we created the .env file which is inside the backend folder. It is not inside the src folder. Okay. Again, I am telling, so don't make mistake in this. Now, I will terminate this execution using Control C. Here one package I am going to install, that is npmi dot env. You have to literally write here dot dot. Okay. Click enter. Now it will get installed. So this package helps us to store and access the secret and configuration values from where? From .env file. Is this clear to everyone? So as soon as we have downloaded, you can go to package.json and you will see successfully we downloaded. Now close this package.json, go to index.js, remove this 8080 from here. Now not needed. What we will do? We will first of all, after express, let's import .env, okay, from your package name. It should not vary in spelling. Okay, everyone? Okay. So yeah, so okay plus, right? So many times okay, okay. Okay, import .env from .env, right? Now, after importing, what you have to type here, .env, what you mentioned, .config function. Okay. Now this is what we are doing here. This is what, see, .env, as I told you, it holds all the settings and secrets. .env.config, what it does, it loads them. It loads them into process.env. So whatever variables you are defining here, with the help of this, we can mention here. So now here, this line will change. Instead of 8080, I am going to type here. Now, whenever you want to access the value from this .env file, that time you have to use process.env. Very simple. See, process.env dot. What variable name here you have given? Capital PORT. Type it. Capital PORT. Understood, everyone? So in this way, we have mentioned the setting inside the .env file, and then we have added here process.env.port. Okay, so this process.env.port will access the data from the .env file. Is this clear to everyone? Any type of doubt here? Now let me check whether it is correct or not. Like, let's check it. So click npm run this. Yeah, app is running on port number 8080. Okay. Now this injected env from .env is just a warning, so you can ignore it. Is this clear to everyone? Okay. So this is how we have completed our this part also. So any type of doubt from today's session? Yes, yes. It is case sensitive. Okay, whatever environment variables you will write, it's a case sensitive. Okay, and we always write it in capital letter. So your settings, what you mention here, or normally also here, you can now you can write it this variable. Okay, let's do it. So what I will do, this port variable that here I have created, I will make it in small letter. Change it one more place. Here also you should change them small letter, and here also you can change it to small later. Done. Now let me check again. Control C, npm run there. Yeah, app is running successfully. Everyone understood? So this is how we have created or we set up our server. Okay. So we started from npm init hyphen y and we completed till here. Okay. Is there any type of doubt? If you feel any type of doubt, you can just ask me. Okay, there is no issue. Even in any topic also, you can ask. Sorry, friends, I can't show the postman right now because first of all, everyone should know how to clearly establish the server. Okay, first of all, then we will move to the that part in next session. Okay, so in this way, guys, we completed. And now I want to show you discussion forum. Let me just open it. Yeah. So in discussion forum, what you have to do is exactly, yeah, it's an environment. And whatever variable we mentioned there, we used to say environment variable. Okay. Now discussion forum you click. Okay. Here about the offer letter, you can click and please go through this video once. Again, if you feel any type of doubt, you can let me know. Okay. If any issue happened in offer letter, first of all, in your profile, you just change it. And when you will get certificate, in that changes will be there. Okay. Now, already you can see, so till tomorrow I will solve this all issue. No worries. Okay. Now what you have to do here, you have to click that is add discussion topic. Subject you can give whatever error you have. Suppose some errors was there na here. Route is not working. Suppose uh, route or server is not running. Whatever server is not running. Okay. Some subject you give. Now next is what here message again you can type. Click here advanced. After clicking advance, what you can do, you can write the message properly. You can describe your error. Next, what you can do, if suppose error came, suppose this is not working, take the screenshot. Screenshot everyone knows. Take the screenshot and then you can upload it here. The see files are there, right? Click it, choose the file. It will go to your file manager and then you have to click upload this file. You can send me your file. You can send me a screenshot also. Here also you can paste your screenshot and all. Is this clear? And in last, after doing this all work, you have to just click post to forum. So in this way, you will able to upload the issue. Not only your issues, if you want to say anything, that also you can write. Okay, if you didn't understand any topic, that also you can type. Okay. And before coming on Monday session, I will request you guys, please go through the all the installation video. If you're not able to understand the installation documents, you can go to all the videos, whatever I have explained before this, before writing this code. Even the errors also, some errors what you can get, that also I have mentioned there. Okay, so make sure you are doing it properly. I hope so this is clear to everyone. So how was it? Are you guys happy after creating the React server? I know most of you didn't wrote till, or maybe you got the error, and that's okay. If you will get error, then only you will able to solve many things, right? No issue. If error is coming, I am here to solve. Take this screenshot, post in a discussion forum, and I will check. Not able to log in into LMS and I didn't receive. Okay. Okay, whoever is having this issue, right? LMS credentials and all. First of all, just give me a minute. ENV holds your settings. Like port number is one of the setting. Okay. Suppose you have API keys, password and something. Are you going to share with another person? Are you going to share your password to another person? No, right? So that whatever you are going to work with that we are going to paste all the things, secrets, settings and all inside the .env file. Okay. So in your code, there should be no secrets, there should be no settings, only code. So we are differentiating it. That is what the env file. Okay. Um. Yeah. So where I was, yes, about offer letter. I'm copying and I'm sharing you. Okay. So basically, I shared, and whoever not got, okay, whoever not got. So what you can do, you share your email ID and name. Okay, here in this channel right now, so I can take it, or till Monday I will share you. Actually that form is not available right now. Okay, so what we can do, I will share you one form on Monday, or after sometimes till Sunday in chat, in YouTube chat only. Okay, there I will upload one form. There you can mention your college name, email ID and name. Okay, so that I can add it directly to LMS. I hope so this is clear. To access, see why we are using dollar sign, because to access the actual port number, app is running on port number. This is one text. Inside dollar, it's a variable which is storing some data that I am trying to access it. So that's why here dollar curly braces. If you will not write dollar curly braces, let's see. I'm not writing dollar curly braces. Now let's run. See what happened? App is running on port number port. Right? I didn't got the actual port number. Right? So that's why if you want to access the actual variable, this port is the variable and it is storing what? 8080 port number from .env file. So if you want to access in like anything with text, actual data, we use dollar. Okay, so now in this way, npm run them. Okay, so in this way guys, we successfully how to upload screenshot in the I explained right now how to upload it. So you can go through recording again and check how I told asked you to upload this screenshot. Just take this screenshot in your window and just click the advance in discussion forum. There it is, option is there for uploading it. Attendance, my team is taking care of that, so no issue. Make sure whatever task I give you, you guys are doing that. Okay, so in this way guys, we completed our creating the server part. Next class we are, that is on Monday. Okay, so we will work with the user authentication code part. So we will complete the user part on Monday, right? So be on time and let's start on time also. Okay, can you just share your email ID and password here in chat? Sorry, not password, email ID you please share. LMS portal link I will also share, just a minute. Okay, from that my and courses.php you can remove. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for attending today's session. If you have any login issue and all, please provide your email ID here in chat. I will take care of that. And thank you so much for attending and listening carefully. If you have any type of doubt, you can mention it there. I hope so you liked my teaching. I hope so whatever I'm teaching you are understanding. That is what the main focus. Okay, and whatever today we have done as a task you have to complete. Okay, and after some time, after in 15 minutes, I will upload today's recording also in day 3 section. Okay. So thank you everyone. Good night. Take care. Happy Independence Day to everyone. Happy weekend to everyone. Any doubt you can mention it there. Thank you. All can leave now. How to upload in last, let me tell you. I already explained nothing. You have to just go to the course. Good night everyone. Go to the discussion forum. Here one blue color button is there, that is add discussion topic. Okay, go down, advanced option will come, click this, type your subject, what you error you have, type here little message in detail what error you have. Next, take the screenshot, that image, click here, and then you can upload it here. You choose file, it will go to your file manager, then you click upload this file. Okay, and then done, and you can click to post to forum. Yeah, you will get the response. Just wait 1 or 1.5 day, okay? So because of that offer letter issue, I didn't respond fastly, okay? You just wait in 2 days. Whenever you will post anything, within 2 days you will get the response from me only, okay? So don't worry, right? And please every time watch the announcement, watch your issues solved or not. And if your issues are solved, please text me back issues are resolved. Okay, in that discussion forum only. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Good night. Take care. All can leave now.